I'm just using orange now. Put in the comments, if you don't mind, can you put in the comments like something to talk about? Because I never know what to talk about, and everyone's gonna be miserable if I just improvise. I'm not good at that, so help a girl out. Look at my ghost cup. A ghost cup floating all by itself. I've had that for about a year. I think a year, maybe 2 years. I can't remember. It's all been a blur. A ghost cup. It's one of my favorite movies. What We Do in the Shadows. I didn't get to see the show. I haven't really seen the show. But I like the movie. For sure I like the movie. My mom and I always eat biscotti when we watch. My aunt had a funeral on Friday, so I couldn't make a video. She wasn't the most pleasant person. I know a lot of people thought she was, but I kept thinking like, oh, so this is what it's like to go to a narcissist's funeral. It's kind of hard hearing people say a bunch of good things when it's like she's not such a good person anymore once you start standing up for yourself, And none of them really know what that was like, because a lot of people kind of just went along with her narrative and just whatever she wants, that's what she gets. So, like, my portion of the family is like very scapegoaty, if that makes any sense. So it's like we know the truth and we have to hear all these people saying things, and it's like, how come she was able to appear decent to them but not to us? And it's in the end because, like, my mom stood up for herself, and then that made us the children of, like, the black sheep. Not that I blame my mom, I mean, good for her, It's just all these other people that expect me to be, I don't know. Let's change the subject. I made a TikTok yesterday talking about how my sister, her last words to me that she verbalized to me was like that I look like Jermaine Clement. I was thinking about posting it here, but I'm not sure I want my face on the ASMR channel, because to be honest with you, I feel like it's still not entirely like socially acceptable to be making ASMR. I think a lot of people think it's very weird, and if they do listen to it, they kind of like don't talk to people about it. Remember Princess Diaries, and she's like, wait, no, what was the line? Just in case I'm not enough of a freak already, let's add a tiara. It's like, I'm already autistic and weird and don't fit anywhere. Like, just in case I'm not enough of a freak already, let's add an ASMR channel. For why people won't want to talk to me. But it's better that way, because I get anxiety talking to people. was gonna make a TikTok about it as well. This other thing that my sister said, because she had sent my mom a couple of voicemails late in the night, and apparently when someone is passing, they're getting close to passing away, they get like this burst of energy. And that's what happened with my sister. She had this like burst of energy like in the middle of the night a couple weeks before she passed, and she started like, how do I explain it, like it's almost as if her body was in this realm, and her mind, in her mind's eye, she could see the next life. And so she was talking like she could see heaven, and like she was already there in a way, like she had already transformed in spirit. And she was talking about some things, and some things my mom would tell like when she was, you know, retelling the story, but I just barely heard her actual message a couple days ago, and some things stood out to me. Like she said, it's like I'm 12 again, and she said it's like I get a do-over, and I get to have the adventures that I should have had but didn't get to have because of the sickness, because you know she had lupus, but she was diagnosed around the age of 13, so she's like, it's like I'm 12 or 13 again, and I get a do-over. It was just kind of interesting to me, and she's like talking about how she could see all these other people who passed and how beautiful they are. I think it's kind of an interesting sentiment that like maybe, I'm not sure if we always hear it because we don't really know for sure, but like in church they say like, oh, heaven is just peaceful and you're in a better place and all that kind of stuff. But that, I don't know, it just stood out to me, this idea of like you get a do-over for all those years. Maybe because that concept is a little personal for my life as well, like feeling you missed out on things, missed out on adventures because of illness, and I think that includes mental illness or abuse or people mistreating you, that you miss out on years and you look back and it's like, I get, life is pretty good, there's a lot of good things to focus on. I know there's a lot of horrific things that go on in the world, but there is still beauty in this world and in this life. But like, it is still a thing that comes into your head, like, I missed out. Maybe it was like an addiction, or like I said, someone abused you from childhood, or maybe it was while you were an adult. Oh, there's a tractor coming by, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stop talking for a second. Put that orange back. And then I think this is the other one I used, which is light orange. Use that for these bits. But there's, I don't know, just this idea that there's a do-over, and like years were stolen from you, that you should have had adventures and you should have had peace and enjoyed your life. And she's talking about these foods that she's gonna eat. She's talking about all her favorite foods, and she's like, and I'm gonna eat them with you know, our grandparents and Maria, like her cousin who passed recently, and she's like, we're just gonna have all this good food and we're gonna be together. I'm gonna find them and we're gonna be together. I'm thinking about all these people who are maybe even still alive right now, and you missed out on like a family who would just share a meal with you and, you know, cuddle you. Like, they would just hold you, you know, but you didn't get that. You didn't get people who loved you, or friendships, or adventures, or just simply peace. But there's another place ahead where, like, even though there is life still to be lived in this realm, there is goodness in this realm, to be enjoyed and appreciated. But once all this is over, you get a do-over, and whatever life was taken from you in a way, all the years taken from you with a diagnosis or abuse, anything like that, you get a do-over, and all those people you lost, like, who wanted to hold you, but they passed away, and they're up there, and they're kind of like waiting for you in a way, and you get to enjoy them and share meals with them, and they wanted to hold you, but they couldn't. Maybe they had a diagnosis, and you lost people, and you think their lives were gone too soon, and we missed out on relationships together, and just enjoying each other's company and being together. We missed out on it, and it's not the end, is what I'm saying, or what she said. You get a do-over, and you get to hold the people you wanted to hold but didn't get a chance to. You get to have the adventures that you wanted to have but you didn't get a chance to. You get to eat all the good food that you wanted to have but you didn't get the chance to. For some reason now when I said that, I'm thinking about like eating disorders and stuff that could be a result from trauma, and it's like you're gonna eat a lot of really good food that you missed out on eating. The tractor's coming back. I'm gonna just get some tea from my ghost cup. My ghost cup. I like his little hands. But yeah. So if you ever think about people who lost their lives really young to something or other, an accident or I don't know. But just know that like when you pass on, like she saw herself like she was 13 again, and she sounded so peaceful when she was speaking in that voicemail, and yeah, you get to start over. Wherever the pain started, the really bad stuff that made you feel like you lost your childhood or lost your early 20s, you lost the best years of your life with the wrong person, and maybe as an adult you were with the wrong person, and it's like they took years of your life away, but you get them back. Also, she kept talking about animals. She was like mentioning the lion and the lamb, and she could see tigers and stuff, and that kind of made me wonder if the animals too, like animals have spirits that they get to be peaceful and not think about hunting or being hunted, and it's just spirit and floof. It's just spirit and floof. And I'm kind of imagining like some of these kids that their favorite animals were dinosaurs, and they could like be all Jurassic Park, like when he's laying on the Triceratops and like just feeling him breathe, and he's all happy like a little kid. I think that's how some people are in heaven. It's all just spirit and floof. Just lots of cuddles. You get all the love that you should have had. don't know if that's comforting to anyone, but there you go. I spent this whole video basically talking about that. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it into a TikTok. It's like I tried to make a TikTok yesterday about, when I was talking about Esther and Vashti and all that. I can't do it. I can't get anything into a coherent statement. It's all just ramblings. Nothing makes sense. Let's finish these bits and then probably be finished for this video. I'm getting a crush on Taika Waititi, I think. That man is like almost 50. What is wrong with me? You know what, it's all those videos I keep seeing on YouTube of Our Flag Means Death. I wish I was Rita Ora. Okay, that's about it. That's it for today. Just kidding, I don't wish I was Rita Ora. He's just really funny. Okay, I'm gonna have one more tea. So I finished the phoenix face, and then I'll probably put some more black, maybe, or like grays, and the same colors, all the reds and stuff. I don't know, because those are supposed to be the phoenix feathers, right? But maybe put a little more black with the red, and then maybe like purple in here, in the circle thing. I don't know. I'm concerned about this other half though, because I don't like drawing skin. But I guess I could try. Okay. That's that.